my name's Amy, I'm the Tiny Vegan and welcome to my channel. Before I forget, please like and subscribe if you would like to, because it will really help me and my channel grow, and hit the notification bell because I should be uploading every Friday at 7 PM. So today we're going to be doing a vegan Aldi haul. So I went to Aldi and I picked up some bits. Obviously I couldn't afford to buy everything that I wanted to show you because I'm a little bit broke right now, but I will insert clips on the screen of some accidentally vegan stuff that they have and some of their vegan range. And all the prices for everything will be in the link in the description box. So to start off with, we have the Coco peanut butter balls. I haven't seen these before in Aldi. They're just accidentally vegan and they're pretty good. They're just a really sugary cereal. There's not a lot to say about them. I wouldn't recommend eating these all the time because they are just pure sugar, but as a treat it's quite nice to know that you have the options. So next we have these Houmous, Lentil and Quinoa crisps. These are really good. I probably buy these every single week when I go to Aldi shopping. They have a sour cream and chai flavour in there as well, which is probably the best. Because if you're vegan, you probably know that it's not the easiest to get sour cream and chai flavoured things. But these are really good, and they're a little tiny bit healthier than normal crisps, but still not the healthiest. But I probably get through a whole packet of this, like this whole packet a week. They're very good. So next we have these garlic bread slices. You can get like 30p garlic bread from like Morrison's, and I think the 30p one in Aldi is vegan, I think, but best double check, as I haven't actually had that one before. But these taste more buttery than the cheaper garlic bread. They're something like 70p for 10 slices, but they're very good. But I don't buy them that often as they do have a lot of plastic. But if you really wanted like more of a buttery, after that buttery garlic bread, then this is your friend. So obviously they have all the different types of milk. So they have soya, almond and oat, and they do like sweetened and unsweetened versions, and I think they're about 59p, so they're quite reasonably priced. I like this one. I can't really tell the difference between soy milks. I only really ever have own brown ones, but my boyfriend really doesn't like this one. So maybe if you're fussy with soy milks, Aldi isn't the best place to go, because I'm not sure why he doesn't like it, but he refuses to buy the one from Aldi. But I think it's absolutely fine. If you're not fussy about it, then it's quite cheap. I just recommend going to Aldi. So next we have like a vegan coleslaw, which I actually haven't seen in Aldi before, and it's only like 79p, so it's very, very reasonably priced, and I don't think I've ever seen a pre-made vegan coleslaw in a shop before. It might just be me, but I don't think I've seen one. It's really good actually. I have tried it and it's very tasty. It tastes like how I remember vegan coleslaw tasting. It's really creamy. But you can just make your own vegan coleslaw using salad dressing, mayo, obviously vegan ones, and then cabbage and onion and things. But this is good if you can't be bothered to go through all of that and you just want a vegan coleslaw for a reasonable price. This is a really good option. So then the rice packets. They have so many different flavours of rice, quinoa, chickpeas, like all sorts of things, lentils, and they all come in these packets like this. It is a lot of packaging, is what I'd say, but it's 99p, and if you're not one who likes cooking up like lentils and things from like fresh, but you also do want to get your protein in and get all your pulses and legumes in, then this is probably a good option for you because it's already seasoned, so really you can just put it in like a jacket potato or whatever it is. One of the things I like to do is have the curry chickpeas and a jacket potato with some hummus. That is the best combination. But it's quite a good option. It is a lot of packaging, but if you don't like cooking, this is a good option for you. And I think pretty much all of them are vegan. They have like 10 different types. And obviously double check every single time because sometimes they change the recipes, or some of them might not be vegan, but they are pretty much all vegan I think from what I've seen. So next we have the sea salt chocolate. This is one of my favourite chocolates ever. So the thing to be careful in Aldi is that the cheaper dark chocolate isn't vegan. It's just the more expensive one, so this is something like £1.40. But I'm pretty certain that every single flavour in this range is actually vegan. So they have orange and almond, mint, all that kind, and it's really good chocolate. So they come in like little individual bars like that. And they're just really good. They're a perfect balance with sea salt and dark chocolate, and they're really creamy as well. Like, I don't know about you, but vegan chocolate to me doesn't have that creaminess. So next we have the sour cream and chai hummus crisps. This make you always find in like Morrison's, Tesco's, all those shops. but I don't think I've ever seen it in Aldi before. It was about £1, which is really good because they can be quite expensive if you buy like this big packet from like Morrison's and things. The sour cream chive one is so good. I was only meant to have like 3 of these crisps and I've pretty much finished the entire bag, so I definitely recommend getting them because they're good for the price. But I'm not sure if they're kind of an Aldi alternative to like special buys, so I don't know how long you'll be able to get hold of these, but they're very good. Definitely recommend them. So next we have the breakfast topper. This is strawberry, peach, pineapple and mango. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'd say a lot of the frozen fruit and things like that in Aldi is actually quite reasonably priced. But for me, I can't afford to buy fresh berries and things like that right now. So I do tend to go for like the frozen berries, which I put in my smoothies and things. And the breakfast topper, because it's cut into little pieces, you can put it on like smoothie bowls, in your porridge, things like that, and it is good. So next we have the burgers. So they have, I think it's vegetable burgers, spiced vegetable burgers, chicken burgers and beef burgers. My favourite probably is a chicken burger because it's like a chicken burger rolled in, I think it's like breadcrumbs, which is really good. But the beef burger it's just a staple, isn't it? Like, my favourite burger is probably the Lentil quarter pounder. I'd say this isn't close to that because that to me is like 10 out of 10. And I've never eaten meat, so I actually couldn't tell you if this tastes like meat. But for a vegan burger, I'd say it's really good. Definitely recommend getting it. So next we have yoghurt. They have 3 different types of yoghurt, I think I'm right in saying. They have blueberry, vanilla and natural, so that's just plain. This yoghurt is quite watery though. It's not gone off, it's just watery. Like, that is just the consistency the yoghurt is. It's just not very thick. Even if you stir it for like a couple of days, it still won't get thick. It's just a watery consistency. But it is a good tasting yoghurt. The thing is with Aldi though is that, I don't know if you remember, like a few years ago, Aldi and Lidl were like the worst for like vegan options. They didn't have anything. Occasionally they'd have something which was vegan or accidentally vegan in like a special buy, but that was it. Like, they didn't have proper vegan range. And now like Aldi has just taken off and now they have so much stuff. I never used to shop in there and now I think I shop in there like every single week because they have so many options. So we also got the Korean inspired veggie kebabs. I actually hadn't seen these before last week. They're pretty good. We tried them yesterday because I wanted to try them before I like showed them on the channel, so that, you know, you sort of got a review of them as well. I would say they were something like £1.79, and if I'm honest with you, you get 4 in there, and I probably wouldn't recommend getting them. Yes, they're nice, but they just taste a lot of mushroom and things like that. They're mushroom and seitan, I think that's what their main ingredients are, and they are tasty, but I just think there's better vegan things out there, in my honest opinion. But it's nice to have the option. I appreciate having the option. So we also have the steak bakes, and these are so good. They taste like the vegan Greggs steak bake, but less salty. Because obviously, like Greggs one is really good, but it's just really salty. But these are just basically the same, but less salty. And they also do vegan pasties and things like that. And like, I feel like the pasties are quite good cold, so it's quite a good like lunchbox thing to put, you know, if you want something quick to put in your lunchbox. But these are good, and they're also cheaper than the burgers, so I'm probably more inclined to get these. I do actually not eat that much faux meat though. I do try to stay away from it. I like to focus on the whole foods, but then at the same time, if there's something new out, I will buy it because I want to try it, and I also want to show there's demand for the product, so they keep making the vegan things. So last but not least, for food, we have ice cream. So I do have something to say about the peanut butter ones though. I don't think I've ever tasted anything which is meant to be peanut butter which tastes less like peanut butter. Like, these don't even taste slightly like peanut butter. If I had to relate them to anything, it would be coffee. I'd say they taste like coffee. Like, they're nice, but they're just not peanut butter. So if you're after a peanut butter ice cream, don't buy these. But they also have a salted caramel flavour and a forest fruit flavour. And I definitely recommend both of them. They are so good. Definitely recommend them. They're about £1.99, so they are a bit more expensive, but a lot of vegan ice cream is quite expensive. Peanut butter one, I just wouldn't really recommend getting because it just tastes a bit like coffee, but not coffee enough to taste like a coffee ice cream. It's a strange mix. They actually used to do, but I don't think they're doing them in my Aldi anymore, tubs of ice cream. So they did like a coconut caramel one, made with coconut milk obviously, and then they did a chocolate fudge one, which is also made with coconut milk. So if you don't like coconut, it wasn't the best option for you, because even the chocolate one tasted like coconut, but the coconut caramel just tasted like a Bounty, and it was probably my favourite vegan ice cream I've ever tried. I'd probably pick that over like the Ben and Jerry's one, apart from maybe the Chunky Monkey. But it's very good, and it was about £2, £2.50. But I'm not sure if they're bringing them back or if they're just sticking with these. They might bring them back in the winter, I'm not sure. So next, onto the kind of skincare range. I didn't pick up many of this because I already have this in my house. So they do loads of makeup, they do like toners, they do biodegradable wipes, which are 59p a pack, which is really, really good value. But I don't use them anymore actually. I use these reusable cloths. And it's really weird though, because it just feels like material, like it's just a really soft material. But this, with a bit of like the face cream on, which is all cruelty free, and it was all certified by Cruelty Free International, which is really good. If you actually just put like a squirt of air on here, I think you actually can just use water. But I always use a bit of face wash as well to get my makeup off. And we're talking waterproof mascara, foundation, everything, it literally just comes off. Which I wouldn't expect it to, because when I first used it, I was like, oh, it's not going to take my mascara off, you know. Comes straight off, and because it's so soft, it's actually really gentle on your skin. I would definitely recommend buying these. They come in a pack of 3. And I'm not sure how much they're. I think they're like £2-3 maybe. But you just put them in the washing machine. So I always rinse mine out until obviously it runs clear, and then I can use it for like a week or something, and then I'll put it in the washing machine, and then they're good to go. They don't really seem to wear after you put them in the washing machine, so I definitely recommend getting these. Yes, the biodegradable wipes are good, but obviously they come in plastic packaging and it's still waste even if it's biodegradable. This obviously you don't have any waste. And you can just use it with water. But the face washes are really good as well, and they're reasonably priced as well. So I definitely recommend checking out their beauty range, and a lot of their shampoos, their conditioners. I think all the Lacura range, I think I'm right in saying, is cruelty free, so that is really good. But obviously not all of it will be vegan. That's the end of this week's video. Thank you.
Two hours later.
Doing a vegan Aldi haul. I went to Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to, and hit the notification bell. And if you have any video suggestions, tips for me, or just like a chat in the comment section below, I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you next week.